Have you ever looked at a coin and thought, this could change my life? Well, what if I told you there's a coin, just 5 cents in value, that might be worth a small fortune today? A coin that could be hiding in a forgotten drawer or buried in a box of old change, waiting to make someone incredibly rich. Today, we're talking about the South African 5-cent coin and why collectors are going crazy over it. Let's start with a bit of background. South Africa has a rich and complex history when it comes to currency. From the early days of colonial influence to the modern republic, coins have always reflected the times, and some have become incredibly rare over the years. The 5-cent coin is a perfect example. At first glance, it looks ordinary, small, circular, copper or bronze in color, with either the iconic blue crane or the famous South African coat of arms depending on the year. But here's what most people don't know. Certain versions of this coin, particularly those from specific years and minting batches, are now being valued at incredible prices by collectors around the world. Some of these coins were produced in extremely low quantities. Others had minting errors, small imperfections that might look like a mistake to the average person, but to a coin expert, that's pure gold. For example, certain 5-cent coins from the 1960s and 70s were minted during times of political and economic change in South Africa. That means fewer coins were produced, or certain designs were altered or discontinued. Collectors are especially looking for coins with off-center printing, coins from rare years like 1965 or 1973, coins with double stamping, or ones that show signs of historical transition in South Africa's minting process. These little details can multiply a coin's value by thousands of times. Now you're probably wondering, why would anyone pay so much for such a small coin? Here's the thing, coin collecting is one of the oldest and most respected hobbies in the world. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare, historic, or one-of-a-kind items. And when it comes to South African coins, the global demand is growing fast. From local collectors to international dealers, everyone is on the lookout for these elusive 5-cent coins. Online auctions, antique shops, private sales. These coins are being bought and sold daily, often at shocking prices. Let's not forget, condition matters. A well-preserved 5-cent coin with a rare year or printing error could skyrocket in price, especially if it's graded by a professional coin agency. So here's what you should do. If you're in South Africa, or you've traveled there and brought back some coins, check your stash. Look at the year, examine both sides carefully, and see if you notice anything unusual. You just might be holding something far more valuable than you think. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, one of these rare South African 5-cent coins. Yes, the same type that might be lying around in someone's home was recently listed by a high-end collector. That's right. A single coin, once worth just 5 cents, now valued at a sum that could buy you a mansion, multiple luxury cars, and still leave room for a world tour. Don't ignore your small change. Sometimes the biggest treasures come in the tiniest packages.